Hey, what's good, family? Tonight's dinner, we got a little spin on spaghetti. I've always liked spaghetti, but it's always been one of those things that's made for a spork. And you can't find a spork anywhere besides the cafeteria. So to help solve that dilemma for me, I've created the Italian pasta meat nest. And it's a great dish that kind of makes the noodles a little more crunchy. And also definitely transforms the spaghetti over to a fork. Sounds like I got a fight inside. I gotta go break up though. So let's get it started. Hopefully they like it. The ingredients you're gonna need for your Italian meatball nest: 1 pound of ground beef, 1 pound of spaghetti noodles, 1/4 teaspoon of minced garlic, 1/4 cup of Italian seasoning, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1 egg, 1/3 cup of breadcrumbs, 1 teaspoon of garlic salt, 1 jar of my man Paul Newmans spaghetti sauce, some Parmesan cheese, and 1/2 cup of mozzarella cheese. First thing we're going to want to do to get started is get our water boiling for our noodles. I'm going to put in the 1/2 teaspoon of salt. I'm also going to add in 2 pinches of our Italian seasoning. And those noodles are in there, they'll soak up all this flavor and they'll make those noodles taste that much better. Next, you're going to want to start assembling your meatballs. I'm going to use half my ground beef for my meatballs. The other half I'll be sticking in my spaghetti sauce. So we'll start by putting the ground beef in there. And we're going to add our 1/4 teaspoon minced garlic. Go ahead and add our egg. And we're going to add in our breadcrumbs, 1/3 cup. And we're going to add our garlic salt. And about half of the Italian seasoning. Okay, then we're going to go ahead and mix that all together. Once you have that mixture all combined, you're going to start making your mini meatballs. And the sizes are about the shape of a gumball. You want them about this size. You're going to stick them on your cookie pan with aluminum foil that's been sprayed with cooking spray. Okay, I have my mini meatballs all made. We're going to stick them in the oven at 350 degrees for 15 to 18 minutes. Okay, I've got a pan heated up with some olive oil. I'll go ahead and brown up the rest of the ground beef to add to my spaghetti sauce. Ground beef is done cooking, so we're going to go ahead and throw in our Paul Newmans spaghetti sauce. And also throw in the remainder of our Italian seasoning. Mix that all together. Our water's starting to talk back to us a little bit, so we're going to go ahead and throw in the noodles to start boiling. Should be about anywhere from 5 to 8 minutes before they're done. And of course we're going to be using the sealing test to see if they're done or not. Okay, it's time for the noodle test. And we got a sticker. So we're going to go ahead and drain our noodles. Drain the noodles, taking them off of heat, put them back in the same pan, and now we're going to mix in our skillet full of spaghetti sauce. And we're going to stir that around Mix it in really good. We're gonna go ahead and spray our cupcake pan with some canola oil. Meatballs are done, so we're gonna go ahead and pull that out. Got it lined here on my stovetop. The meatballs, cupcake pan that's been sprayed down with canola oil, and your spaghetti. Now we're going to start assembling our pasta nest. Simply just scooping out a load of the spaghetti, placing it in that cupcake pan right there. I'll go ahead and fill up the rest of these spots. I have my cupcake spots all filled with the spaghetti noodles. I'm going to go ahead and start plopping in these meatballs right in the middle of them. I'm going to add in a little bit more of the tomato sauce over each of those. I'm going to top it off by sprinkling a little mozzarella cheese on top of each one of these. And these are ready to go in the oven. We'll stick them in there at 425 degrees for 6 minutes, and they'll be ready to go. Our spaghetti nests are all done cooking. We're going to go ahead and dish them out, see what the family thinks. Spaghetti nest plated. So hit them with a little bit of Parmesan cheese.
I give it a 9 out of 10. I like how crispy the noodles are, and I like how I took the garlic bread and put the spaghetti in between. And
okay, you're done.
Noodle.
I don't like it. A 2 out of 10.
8 out of 10. I like the noodles, but I just didn't like the meatballs.
I give the baked spaghetti with the meatballs a 9 out of 10. The meatballs were delicious. Lots of flavor. Really good. I loved how the spaghetti had that little crispiness from being baked. And obviously it's always good to put on garlic bread.
I give the spaghetti like 7 out of 10. I don't know.